Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. We're here at the Sherwin-Williams Distribution Center in Winter Haven, Florida. And we're doing an epoxy floor coating project for Sherwin-Williams. We're the contractor for the Sherwin-Williams Distribution Center and in Winter Haven, in the manufacturing plant in Orlando, Florida. We do all their work for them. This is a huge 500,000 square foot distribution center warehouse. We have about 4 or 5 spots, areas about this size in this warehouse that we're actually grinding. We'll apply 2 coats of a 2-part solvent-based epoxy and then come back and put a industrial strength protective clear coat over the top. I'll take you around and show you some of the other areas.
Yeah, bring this past the tape line. Run it on top of that tape. That way when we make our tape line, it splits the middle, you know what I mean?
So we've done a lot of work for this distribution center over the years. We painted the entire exterior of this building about 7 or 8 years ago. We painted the entire front about 3 or 4 months ago. We painted the front again for them. They had some important corporate people come in, so they wanted to pretty the place up a little bit. We've done hundreds of warehouse floor concrete patches to this floor as well. You know, repairing divots and cracks and stuff like that. So now we're actually doing some epoxy floor coatings for them, as well as the manufacturing plant in Sand Lake Road in Orlando. We just painted the entire exterior of that building, that manufacturing plant there. That's probably 180,000 square foot building. We've done tons of epoxy floor coating projects for them inside the plant. We've painted all their tanks and silos back in their back tank farm. I think we did last year like 14 of their big silos, probably about 40 feet tall. Painted their inside tank farm, their glycerin room. We've just tons of stuff, tons of work they've given us throughout the years. So here's some more areas we're going to be working on. These were all grinded yesterday. They're not actually grinded with like a dual disc floor grinder or just a single disc floor grinder. It's a Dymabrush machine, which has a circular attachment on the bottom with a bunch of metal fins, and then the end of the fins have like a real coarse, like almost like sandpaper on the ends of it, so when it spins really fast on the floor, it just scrapes the heck out of the floor, abrades the surface. You can see down here, and this section is going to go safety blue, and then there's going to be a line here in the middle, and that's going to be safety orange. The area in the back that we just left, that's going to be all of it safety blue. Then we come over to this area here, which is another battery changing area. They have all these forklifts and stuff, so they have all these battery changing areas. This here is going to go back to safety orange. And here's 2 more battery changing areas here. This side we're not doing right now. We had to leave this one alone so they actually have a place to actually work a little bit and change these batteries and stuff out. So In the meantime, we're going to work on this side. Another battery changing area here, and this will be all safety orange as well. As you can see, the pattern from the Dymo brush machine that abraded the surface. To me, it's not as good as, you know, coming here and grinding the floor down actually to actual raw concrete like you'd see right here. I mean, you can make it look, the entire floor look like that. Then you know your top coat, your coating's going to adhere like nobody's business. It's never going to come up. But we're under a kind of a time restraint here and budget money, so they decided to go the next alternative, which is the Dymo brush machine. And Dymo brush machines are great. We use them a lot on like residential garage floors. You come in, you abrade the surface, put your epoxy coating down, put your clear coat down. I have not had one complaint at all doing it that way. This here is a little more, you know, this is an industrial environment. You're going to have these big heavy forklifts driving over the top of them, of this area, pallet jacks, all kinds of equipment like that. But this floor here, this area here, it's pretty rough. It's pretty porous, so pretty confident that this area is going to hold up real well. We'll just put one coat of Armor Seal 1000, the 2-part solvent-based epoxy. Let it dry overnight, come back, following day, put the second coat of epoxy down. Allow that to dry overnight, come back and put our industrial strength clear coat over the top of it, which is Armor Seal Rex Stain. I think this floor should hold up real well. But you can definitely, here's kind of what the floor looked like. That other side was worse than this side. This side, for some reason, held up a little bit better, even though it doesn't really look like it. But the other floor was really a lot worse. So you could come in here and make it a real super permanent thing by either coming in here and shot blasting the floor, which is, you know, a really good idea in an industrial environment if you want it to really, really hold up. Grinding the floor, that works really, really well. But again, this Dymo brush machine, you know, probably the best bang for your buck. I mean, it doesn't cost that much money to have us come in and you know, abrade the heck out of the surface. It's definitely a lot less time consuming than if we had to actually grind this floor or shot blast this floor. So they seem to, you know, want to get this coated all the time and keep it fresh looking all the time, so that's the route they decided to go. But we're gonna, this has all been grinded yesterday, it's been all wiped down with xylene. It looks like they had some people run over these edges here a little bit, and it's left some black tire marks, so we'll have to probably wipe this area down again. And then we'll get the first coat on here today. And all the 4 areas I showed you, we'll get all those areas coated today. Come back tomorrow morning, get the second coat on all of them. Come back here on Friday, put the clear coat down. That'll be 4th of July. Come in here, it'll take a couple hours to put this clear coat down on these 4 areas, and then we're done. Let it cure Saturday, Sunday, and they get in Monday morning. It should be pretty bulletproof. I mean, to make something completely bulletproof, really, if you give that clear coat 72 hours to dry and get hard, it really, 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 really holds up well against anything. So this one here we'll come in here Friday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, have all these areas clear coated by 9 o'clock in the morning, and then when they get ready to run business at 6 a.m. on Monday morning, they'll have, like, you know, what, 69 hours or so of cure time, so they should be in really good shape once we're done. But again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters, LLC. Website www.orlandopainters.net. Our phone number is 407-267-5886. Thanks for taking the time to watch this commercial epoxy floor project video for the Sherwin-Williams company. We'd like to thank Sherwin-Williams once again for all the continued business they give us. We certainly appreciate our entire staff here at Orlando Painters. Truly appreciates the business. We know there's thousands of contractors they could choose from, and they continue over and over again to choose Orlando Painters. So, thank you everyone. Have a safe 4th of July weekend. Talk to you again soon.